So in this one, we're gonna jump past the grid in order to take on Prankster's Paradise and see if we can't get ourselves an ingredient to make an elephant, but also to complete Prankster Paradise, obviously.
So, would you say that this would be considered as going off the grid?
It's like I was waiting for a response, and all I heard was pure silence. Alright then, let's just...
Something's about to go off, but it isn't the grid.
Boys here are allowed to wreck things and loaf around and make jackamules of themselves. That's where
Did Jiminy just say jackass?
I mean, he did in the film. I don't know if he said it just then. I heard jack mules. I'm sure jack mules is another word for jackass.
Shame on you, Pinocchio.
Hang on, I'm gonna need to look at the cutscene again.
I'm sorry, Jiminy. I was going to school, so I met somebody. Yeah,
Okay, he said jackamules. Never mind.
Like I said, it could be another word for jackass without actually saying it.
You see, Pinocchio, alive.
It's sort of like the whole asshole thing, where it's like ass and hole, but then you combine them both together, and for some reason it's bleepable, and it's like, censorship is weird.
She looks sleepy.
Very good.
If I recall correctly, there's like an adult area in one of the Disney parks called Pleasure Island.
Yes, there is. Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, I was like, is it on one of these things? Sure enough, it is.
Malleable fantasy! We can finally get the elephant!
I knew that was gonna happen.
Elephant! 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 Elephant!
So, what shall we name this one?
Teapot.
Teapot? We're naming an elephant teapot.
I've seen some teapots that look like elephants.
Okay, you got me there. There were some spouts that are designed like a teapot. Okay. Okay.
I was either thinking that or hibiscus, because I think there is such thing as a hibiscus tea.
Ah, yeah. For a second there, I forgot how to spell tea. It's like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been having trouble spelling stuff anyway throughout this entire time, but I mean, for crying out loud already, when it comes to three-letter words and stuff like that, I normally don't have that difficult of a time.
Alright.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Hi, teapot! Yay!
I knew the second I find that thing, I was like, here it comes, and sure enough, yep.
We finally have the elephant. Imagine just like Riku and Sora when they're naming the Dream Eaters. Like Riku's like, hey, why do you get to name all of these ones? Like I've only been able to name like 2.
Actually, the thing is that technically it's not even a time paradox thing. So, when Yang Sid talked about the worlds being sleeping, it plays back a memory that the world had witnessed that happened in it. So say, like, for example, if our world fell into darkness during the time of World War II, it would play back the same day that happened during the time period that it fell into darkness. So imagine a continuous playback of the event that happened before it fell into darkness.
I was going to ask you why you chose World War II of all things for the setting, but then I remembered the Holocaust was pretty fucking dark.
Exactly.
Up there! Look at the top of that tower! You're right. Come on, Jiminy.
And that's sort of the same way in this case. This is pretty This, I'm trying to come
Yes, this is pretty.
I'm trying to come up with the right words to say. This was a heavy instance for Pinocchio and Jiminy when you think about it. You know, they're at Prankster Paradise and everything like that. Pinocchio's like, you know, having fun and stuff. Jiminy's trying to warn him. And then all of a sudden, Jiminy realizes that the boys are fixing to turn into donkeys and being sold it for trade work and stuff. And Pinocchio's realizing he's slowly turning into a mule. So they're trying to rush out of there.
Okay, so Pinocchio turns into a mule instead of a donkey?
I mean, okay, what's the difference between a mule and a donkey? I thought they were kind of the same.
Mules are a crossbreed between a horse and a donkey.
It probably has to do with him being a puppet
Okay.
and different from other boys.
Okay. I was wondering, I was like, I keep saying that mules and donkeys are the same, but clearly they're not. And that was my behalf.
What would be the evolutionary benefit to having a tail? In the case of, like, say, us.
The benefit of us having a tail? Knowing me, it'd be an extra thing to use to carry stuff around.
I mean, who's to say it'll be prehensile? It could probably be like a horse tail.
I was just thinking more of the term like, I don't know, like a dragon's tail or something. Either way, it would definitely help to lug things around and stuff like that.
Wait, if you had a dragon's tail, how exactly would you go about with shedding the skin?
You had to mention that. Ugh. That would be like peeling skin after you had a major sunburn.
And, like, where would the dividing line be between skin and scale? Because, seeing that you mentioned dragon, it's obviously gonna be like reptilian.
Yeah, fair point. I imagine it'd be very close to the base.
How'd you manage to get
Although,
up here?
judging by a dragon tail thought,
Let's go home.
a thought has occurred of how the bottom rear end usually is for a dragon, and that would be pretty messed up in terms of the bathroom situation.
Yeah.
I just now thought of that, so I don't know if I want a dragon tail or not.
There. See him?
And then there's the subject of how exactly you would put pants on.
Don't give up, Jiminy. Come on.
Yeah,
Go.
I mean, I have a big enough pants size enough as it is. I think the tail would only magnify it even more so.
Like, how exactly would you put pants on in general? Like, there isn't really a hole where the ass goes.
No, not usually, no.
Okay, I kind of wonder when we get the penguin next.
We actually have the ability to make a penguin.
Well, I was more so talking about, like, the one that isn't in the hot tub.
Right, the regular one.
Okay, the Ice Squid Ace. So what, you're saying that we can make that one right now?
Yeah, I actually looked up to see what we can make, and I think we've got like 5 different ones we could make right now if we wanted to.
Note to self, have Riku create the penguin.
Okay, so we'll save the penguin for Riku. But yeah, it's like, yeah, there it is right there.
Okay.
And it's not the hot tub one, because the hot tub one,
Yeah, that one's got like a towel.
yeah, you can clearly see the towel in the image. I can't wait to make that one. Oh yeah, we can make the panda.
Make cinnamon!
Makes sense! It's a food trend, might as well continue it.
We're getting the panda and the elephant!
I love your reaction. We get to make cinnamon!
I might have thought of a name for the Meowjesty.
Okay.
Mortimer.
Mortimer Mouse, huh?
Mortimer was originally gonna be Mickey's name, so...
Hey! That works.
Hi, Potion! Oh, excuse you.
Pardon me.
I do like that this song is back. I choose that over do 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 do. Would it be appropriate to say boingy boingy around this?
If I sped up the trampoline part, yeah.
Well, if you want to do that in the highlight reel, be my guest.
Boingy, 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 boingy.
Boingy, 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 boingy.
Well. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing that. I could just do this.
You just want to do it the fancy way.
I mean, I get that they programmed this stuff in order for it to work. But that's why I was saying about that thing earlier. Of how it just bash your head into the wall and it just be easier that way.
I'm sorry, it's just you mentioned bashing your head into the wall, and I'm just reminded that scene from Shrek the Third, where Fiona's mother just bashes her head into a brick wall and smashes it.
We are a living vacuum cleaner.
We should have called you Poltergust.
That bear was after me right there. It's like I saw it in slow motion. It's
I
like...
saw it in flow motion. Hi, Pennywise.
What? I didn't even hear what you said, so...
Every time! Oh, that's... Oh, gosh. For nightmare fuel purposes, this thing.
Wait, do the eyes actually follow you?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh, God!
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to stare at it any more than I already have.
Oof. That's kind of creepy, yeah.
I mean, I'm not normally scared by clowns. Except that time! It's sort of like one of those Scooby-Doo paint things where the eye starts to follow you. And it's like, ordinarily you're not scared until they start to move, and then you go, I'm out of here!
FNAF be like, I don't even understand why this is scary. It's not scary yet. One of the move! Where is it? Everybody panic! Ah!
Let's go.
I don't know why, but the way that the Dream Eaters and you were flying through it, it kind of reminded me of the opening cutscene from Super Mario 3D World.
Oh, yeah.
And where, like, I remember seeing a meme where Mario was directly behind Princess Peach. He looks in front. It was, like, captioned. It had a screenshot of him looking in front, like, looking straight forward at Princess Peach, and then to his side. So the one where it basically was captioned like, "Oh my God, guys, she's not wearing underwear." But anyways, I just found this in the same search results, and I'm just here like, what?
The heck?
To the person who made this, you made a cursed image. Also, too, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Also, Toad's face.
my god.
I forgot that's the genuine face that the baby Yoshis make.
I keep forgetting that too.
Time to take a piss.
Mech,
I'm about to pee myself of laughter if this continues.
Mech, I am rapidly approaching your location. Lock your fucking doors.
Gosh.
That was not okay.
Finally. Gosh.
Okay, in the highlight reel for the first Dream Drop Distance video, it either needs to have the Traverse Town theme or this, the theme that we were using for like the Dream Eaters.
Oh, this one?
Yes, that one.
Okay, because for the second there, I was thinking the other one, like, na, 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 which is basically the introduction of the Dream Eaters. There we go.
Okay.
For some reason, I couldn't say Dream Eaters. All of a sudden, my head was like, what's a Dream Eater? It's like, we've been fighting with them this whole time! How did I forget their names?
Oh, it sounds different.
Shit, is she actually heading to my place of living?
That would be so funny if that ended up being the case! It's like, oh, this thing just got all so interesting now. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we bring to you this brief introduction. We're in trouble.
I kind of wonder if Luca was foreshadowing in Encanto.
I don't know.
The reason why I say this is because the, one of the things that is said a lot in Luca is Silencio Bruno.
Okay.
And Encanto has a character named Bruno.
Oh, okay. I guess you make a point. I didn't even think of that. But then again, for all I know, Bruno is a very common Spanish name. I'm not sure.
But Luca's set in Italy.
You got me. You got me kind of puzzled. It wasn't until you said that was like, no, he right. He right.
Okay, I'm just reminded of the Sonic R, like Sonic and Tails R bloopers, where Shadow's like, Shadow and Sonic was like Shadow was like, stop dilly-dallying, we have important stuff to do, and then Sonic's like, but Shadow, Eggman's not here yet, and then Shadow's like, you right. Like, I was originally going to have the Sonic and Tails R thing, but then I ran into the other two things that I was wanting to show. Or not wanting to show, but like, shit. I don't know how to explain it.
I guess we'll find out once we get into it, right?
I guess to hold the... Never mind, I just found that. I just found it. We could show off these three things.
If I'm gonna catch some food, I have to rely on my quick reflexes. to watch this stuffy. Don't eat it. Oh, sorry.
A fake cookie.
This is like torture for Cookie Monster.
Things out my face. Get these butterflies away from me.
Yes, but first you must sniff her hand. You what? Come on, sniff her hand. See you next time on Sesame Street.
For 2 weeks, and then she defied all odds and woke up.
I should buy
Well, obviously, there was a problem with that tape. She doesn't really sound like that. She doesn't remember the accident, but the evidence is clear. I am...
You can tell Gary Mativi is having a hard time keeping it together.
The entire group! I guarantee you, the entire group! As soon as that tape played, every last one of them went, oh shit! Half was either dying, or the other half was like, we are so gonna get fired. And that news anchor's like, I gotta keep it together. Gotta keep it together. Like, as soon as it ends, he's just like,
Well, obviously, there was a problem with that tape. She doesn't really sound like that. She doesn't remember the accident, but the evidence is clear. I am so sorry. Laura's learning to walk again after the lightning burned her legs. And we'll have more on that story, and hopefully...
Okay. Oh gosh.
And now the moment that brought these other two here.
Okay, so yeah.
Those are powered conduits. Those are power conduits flowing with the emerald's energy. I hate this line. I added some upgrades too. This emerald will activate the propulsion. What the?
I feel so sorry for her. I hate the fact that she has to put up with these big words, and she's just like, what do I even have with these things that Tails has to say? And I have to freaking read them!
And not only do that, but have to do it in character.
Is she talented beyond comprehension?
But those are a lot of squad cars. 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 I can't do it anymore. Please just pick a damn one.
Oh my gosh!
We actually also got her to swear. She's like, just pick a damn one.
Come on, Froggy. Speaking of Froggy, that was Little Froggy once more.
Oh dear God, that is so weird.
Oh, the freeze frame.
Oh, you right, you right.
But yeah, that's the part where I thought he sounded like Alec Baldwin. You can hear it, right?
Yes, I can. I can. Oh gosh. Oh, hang on. Let me get my breath in. Gosh, I thought I was gonna die there.
Would you say that this would have worked as the do not laugh challenge?
It would have. I just felt so bad for her the entire time with just her trying to say those words, and she's like, just pick a damn one.
He's like,
I hate this line.
I just want to give her a hug and say thank you for contributing to voice actors and voice actresses alike. Also, too.
Okay, I had a very similar situation happen with something that happened with Daniel's content. We managed to have an episode that's based on the Paints, Pots, and Queens episode of Thomas and Friends, and I have a certain line that I had to do, which was really hard for me to do because of how fast the person was talking. So I kept getting tongue-tied, and I was very much at the point where I was like, please just pick a damn one. I am so sick of doing this over and over again.
Oh gosh, you had a similar affiliation, huh?
Yeah, I had a very similar feeling. Is there a reason why Sora goes, hey, when he attacks?
It's part of the sound clip. That's the only thing I can say.
Hey Sora, what's another word for straw? Hey, 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 hey! Hey Sora, who's your favorite character in Moana? Hey, hey!
Any more?
Hey, so I almost called him Sonic.
Wow.
I almost said it. Hey Sonic, what does that Albert say?
Oh gosh.
Reminds me of a time when I was trying to recite a line that Sonic said in the Adventures TV show, where he was saying, Scratch! Grounder! And any time that I was trying to say it, I kept saying Crash instead of Scratch. So, like, when I was saying it to my friends, it was like, okay, when did Crash Bandicoot get here?
Boy, he's swimming as fast as he can.
Eat me too! I get he was trying to go.
What?
Every time!
Future Mechachu, whenever this highlight reel is made and this clip is added in, you need to show Cell the context.
What if I said no?
Too bad, I'm showing it to you anyway.
What if I said no?
I'm showing it anyway.
What if I close my eyes?
I still need the audio.
But what if I plug my ears?
I just pause it until you get back.
What if I just left?
Did I
Anyway,
stutter?
Yeah.
DJ Grooves. Because he
DJ
reminds me of DJ Grooves from A Hat in Time. I mean, he's got the dance moves down.
Yeah. Then we got Fin Fatale, and then we got the Horsey. So let's go ahead and make
The Horsey?
Seahorse. Don't have...
Sinker.
Sinker?
Hook, line, and sinker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little did you know that Riku was the one that had the fishing hobby.
Apparently.
Jibanyan.
You're gonna have to spell that, dude.
Yeah, Jibanyan.
Okay, care to elaborate where you got that name from?
Gladly. I'll show an image.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's from the,
Yokai Watch.
Yokai Watch, that's what it was. And that's the name of this one?
Yep, that's Jibanyan.
Huh. I guess that makes sense.
Plus, Square Enix decided to tie in with Yokai Watch. In Final Fantasy XIV, they had a Yokai Watch crossover. In fact, one of the creatures that you could catch in Yokai Watch 3, if I recall correctly, is literally just Jibanyan riding a chocobo. Pie flavor.
We're gonna see if we can't fit it all.
That was just a joke!
You said it!
Riku's the one that doesn't name him food. Although then again, we did name it. We did name the Toxamander Pinata, so. I do not want to have this one be called Pie Flavor.
Alright. What would you like to name it then?
Did you guys have any cats growing up?
Nope, never had any cats. All been dogs.
Oh. Maybe, I guess we could probably name it after my cat.
Okay.
MJ.
Just MJ?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your cat is now a member of the team.
Oh, I should have had this one be called Jibanyan because it's red.
Should have thought of that, huh?
Wait, there's a cherry-themed version of Jibanyan as well.
We'll make one more and then we'll stop.
We're making an owl?
And if we can, I would like to, name this one.
I already had a name thought out.
Okay, well. I was thinking about naming this one Noctowl. What were you thinking?
Blathers.
Blathers?
From Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay. How do you spell Blathers?
BLATHERS.
Oh wow, that's a pretty long name.
It's one letter longer than Noctowl.
Okay, yeah, Blathers it is.
2 birds and 2 cats. I have a bit of an interesting story regarding Geppetto.
Oh dear.
Riku.
So my mom's fiance kinda bore a resemblance to him in the hair.
So just like the rest of us. My name is Geppetto.
And a bit of the glasses, so when I pointed it out to him when he was still alive, but like when I pointed it out to him, he was like, I don't see the comparison.
But then he ran off again to who knows where.
That sounds kind of familiar.
Aren't any barrels you need to work around with in here, is there?
Do what?
Does this version of Monstro have any barrels?
Balls?
Barrels.
Oh, barrels. Nah. And even if there is, we could just easily get around it.
I was just saying, because at least then we don't have to worry about anyone breaking them. Monstro ate a lot of eggs.
A lot of eggs? Oh, because of the different soft boil?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Well, in that case, he also decided to go for the cinnamon challenge. I hate myself for that. Not really, but still. Yeah, it's just a regular one. Okay.
We got the snail?
Yeah, we got the ingredient. We got the,
we got the recipe for it.
Yeah, we got the recipe, but we don't have enough ingredients. Fleeting figment is what we're needing.
Okay.
I say we'll get that eventually. So, for every time Sora is asleep, Riku is awake inside Sora's dreams. But when Riku wakes, or when Riku sleeps...
When Waku reeks?
Wow. We're on par with that one. When Riku sleeps, Sora wakes up. Thus, Sora doesn't have the dream. But if he sleeps, he dreams, and therefore Riku appears.
So, this is less... In the case of Riku, it's less Kingdom Hearts Dream to Drop Distance and more Kingdom Hearts Sora's Inside Story.
In the mind, yes. Because what Riku is seeing is actually the visions of Sora's memory inside Monstro. And that's why we see a version of Riku at that point in time.
I thought that was just part of why... I thought it was just part of the Neo team. The Neo Organization 13.
Now, that one hasn't been fully formed yet. Or rather, it hasn't been fully realized yet. Alright, let's see how that...
Riku's just looking at the names of all of these, and he's like... Sora must have been sleep eating.
You
know, this is actually rather similar to how Pistol Shrimp work.
Huh.
Like, they have enough kinetic force in one of their claws to break the sound barrier. You should look it up. It's like really cool.
We're already blasting through its HP. You see how OP Balloonra is?
Yeah.
I mean, holy crap. I keep forgetting half the time, because, I mean, yeah, Balloonra is like a homing missile, but I forget how powerful it actually is when all the balloons hit at the same time. I keep forgetting that.
I'm now just picturing that for the world of Monstro, the keyhole is on his uvula.
Oh gosh. Doesn't help what Keyblade we get.
Oh yeah, the handle is the uvula.
They were back.
Is there a reason why these guys joined the organization in the first place?
You mean
they were Ansem's apprentices?
Okay.
And thus they were the first. They were the first ones to become nobodies.
Basically, they got led astray by Xehanort, and then they followed Xemnas because they wanted to get their hearts back.
Essentially, they were deceived either in their human form or their nobody form, either way.
Or both.
Yeah.
I mean, we do know that Xemnas brainwashed Roxas into thinking that he hadn't a heart.
He did. Oh, I thought you said had no heart. Or that he had a heart.
I said hadn't.
Yeah, he actually does.
Who's to say the others didn't?
It gets later on explained, as we get towards the end of this, that some nobodies have the ability to adapt a heart of their own, while some nobodies don't retain a heart at all. They just end up being empty vessels still at the end.
So then Axel was originally just a vessel.
Pretty much. Because see, what it was, and it gets later on explained again, but the Organization 13's sole purpose was to fill the empty vessels, which are the nobodies, with hearts of Master Xehanort, and thus making them, aka Norded, becoming members of the 13 Vessels of Darknesses.
Fucking hell, why did I think this?
Oh no.
It's Norton time.
Oh gosh.
I don't even care for the Morbius meme. Why in the fuck did I think that?
I know. It's like, what the hell? Oh gosh. Sometimes.
Wait, Mac, you know that thing I was talking to you about earlier?
What?
The Sonic thing? It's related to the thing, the second to last thing you posted.
The Sonic and Tails R?
Yeah, that was that one.
Okay, you're gonna need to jog my memory a bit. What the hell are you on about?
The Drummond and
Oh, right, the Ryan Drummond thing.
Yeah, I don't even think it's true. It's just hilarious that people. We'll talk about it later, Chris.
Why in the fuck did I think when you were saying Ryan Drummond, it was Ryan Reynolds?
I mean, that's come out of my mouth a lot. I do like Ryan Reynolds. It would not be strange to have his name come out of my mouth.
Or what?
It's just like when you said it to me the first time, I was like, okay, what does Tails and Deadpool have to do with this?